A very warm welcome and good evening to Yarmouth Stadium here for this second meeting of the season for the Brisca F1 stock cars today, competing for the first round of the white and yellow grade series, which is open to any of the white and yellow grade drivers here on this Friday evening. We've got 5 Brisca F1 races to get through tonight. We've got 3 heats, a final and a Grand National, all in format. We've only got the 8 of them here this evening. 800 Ben James is certainly set to have the entry in the Gold Roof car alongside Adam Turner in 447. We'll be underway racing very, very shortly with heat number 1, which will be over a distance of 16 racing laps. We launch straight into Formula 1 Heat 1 now. This will be a distance of 16 racing laps. We've got 7 cars on circuit to do battle. 782 Thomas Kalita will lead them away from the head of the white grade alongside 62 Kieran Twig, 2 relative newcomers to the Formula 1 stock cars, making their debuts at the rear end of last season. But set for a full season campaign, the pair of them this year. 619 John Smith leads off the yellow graders. Anyway, rest of their eyes. Green flag goes down. 16 laps the Formula 1 stock cars gets underway. Well, it was going to be 16 laps, but maybe not for Kieran Twig. He 62 immediately hits problems on the home straight after a tangle with the pole sitter, but they make their way down the back straight, and it looks like 782 Kalita's away and gone like a greyhound out of the traps in the early stages. He comes around to complete lap 1 as 83 Singleton given the good news by 447 early doors, side by side between 524 and 619 as 154 capitalises on that and goes from 4th to 2nd in one move. So a good move there from Tom Drawbridge in the full Cooper replica. 524 Winkle will try and retaliate as 447 Turner goes to the old heave-ho on the back of 619. John Smith's got up and over goes John Smith and launches the 83 car into the air as well as a result of that. And Singleton's in the middle of the track and walloping goes the 62 of Kieran Twig. Has had a miserable race up till this point, but Kalita leads. Drawbridge second place, and a great scrap with Turner and Winkle as Turner retaliates and Drawbridge fires him wide, spins him around almost at turn 1, but Drawbridge did a brilliant job to hold the car in position. 524 Winkle now gets the good news from 154 of Drawbridge as 782 Kalita's time in the lead could be limited here as 447 Turner's caught him in fact into the tyres goes Kalita. 154 has gone through the middle of everything. 524 Winkle's played Mr. Starter a visit as well. So early dramas on the home straight in front of us. Your leader, I believe, is still 447 Adam Turner. 619 Smith is still challenged with 62 Kieran Twig catching him, but Twig seems to be on the lower hand on this one, in fact, as the 619 car seems to have the legs on him as 782 Kalita's had a bit of a moment over on turn 2. Your leader is 447 Adam Turner, still the runner-up in last year's chase finale, so he was at one place away from the Gold Roof after Kevin van der Bosch was fired into the wall flat out early doors in that race. 154 Drawbridge second place, 524 Winkle is third. He's our early Dutch driver here this evening, racing into a H524. 782 Kalita I think is still fourth despite his excursion with the tyres in the early stages, but that is all to be confirmed of course. So your leader is certainly romping away at the front now. Adam Turner in 447 running away at the front. 154 Drawbridge is having some difficulties keeping on terms with the superstar driver of past seasons of course. Down to red grade for the start of this season, but I imagine that won't last particularly long with Adam at the helm. The 782 Kalita has been caught by 619 Smith. The 62 Kieran Twig has had a half spin on turn 4. Oh, and Kalita been taken around by 619 with John Smith down at turn 1. So the battle for 4th place has come apart, unfortunately, and Kalita has come off the worst of the 2 drivers involved in said battle as 447 Turner continues to lead. 62 Kieran Twig is a lap down and separates the leaders at the moment, but pulls wide, and that's 154 Drawbridge on the inside. So a bit of driving conduct there from Kieran to realise the leaders are considerably quicker than him and just let them through, which is what you really should be doing, although it is stock car racing, the bumpers are there for a reason. 62 Kieran Twig, as I say, that has hit the post again on the home straight, so his race going from bad to worse to diabolical I think, as 524 Winkle has got the lap down 782 Kalita to deliver the good news to I think in the very near future. So we're on lap number 14 out of 16 as 524 Winkle has got past 782 Kalita. In the meantime, the 2-lap board is at the ready for 447 Adam Turner at the moment in the red grade car, the Dump Sport sponsored machine. And down the back straight he goes then. 1-lap board will be prepared very shortly for our race leader 447 Adam Turner. Around the pit bend he comes into the home straight once more. 1-lap board goes down. 619 Smith having a little stiff at the back of the race leader. Of course, they're not really supposed to hit the leaders when they're a lap down, but John has resisted the temptation by the looks of it for now. But the Chevrolet's at the ready as 447 Adam Turner comes through to take the first win of the night. He takes over and takes the first race win. 154 was second, and 62 is a lap down, so 524 will be third, and beyond that we'll get a full result confirmed to you very, very shortly. Confirmed result has been given to us then for Formula 1 Heat 1. So first was 447 Adam Turner, second 154 of Tom Drawbridge, and third H524 Yellow Winkle. Fourth was 619 of John Smith, fifth was 62 Kian Twig, sixth was 782 Thomas Kalita, and Ben Singleton 83 was a non-finisher in that race following the incident on the home straight. Next up will be Heat 2 for the Formula 1s, which I'll hand over to Thomas Kalita for. He will take you through this next race.
So here we go, it's time for Heat number 2 for the Formula 1 stock cars. In the white grey was the Kian Twig in number 62 on pole, with Thomas Kalita in 782 on the outside, where you see H524 Yellow Winkle set off the yellow grade, with John Smith in 619 on the outside. And the blue grade I couldn't quite see there, I believe, is Tom Drawbridge in 154 on pole position for this one. But the green flags are out early on and we're underway with Heat number 2 for the Formula 1 stock cars. It's early doors with the bumpers in the white grade in the first corner as Thomas Kalita in 782 tries to go up the inside of Kian Twig in number 62. However, it comes to no avail. Here come the red and blues and red grades now charging in. We've got a spinner, it's Adam Turner in 447 on turn number 4 as there's another lap complete for our leaders. Kian Twig in 62 now running away with the lead up front. As the 782 car Kalita gets bundled wide by Yellow Winkle in 524, and Kian Twig hits the post on the home straight in 62, and that collects a whole pack of cars involved in all of that. Thomas Kalita gets the worst of it as he's backwards into the post on turn number 1, and now it's the battle on for the lead. Tom Drawbridge Davies in 154 now at the front of the leader pack. Yellow Winkle is now still second in H524. Then we see Ben Singleton in 83 in third position. Here come the bumpers in from John Smith in 619, but he isn't quite going to get there this time round. Adam Turner already regained some positions after spinning early doors in 447. This is a four-way battle on for second into turn 3. The bumpers go firing in from Singleton in 83 on Winkle in 524. Still to no avail as we go into turn 1 once again. Tom Davies in 154 now pulling away at the front of the run-in. So the bumper's still going in. The Ben Singleton in 83 now into second place. Yellow Winkle bundled back into 5th place, and the bumper's going in heavy from Adam Turner in 447. The 83 car drops down to 5th place. And in come the bumpers once again from Yellow Winkle in 524. He's going to go up the inside of Adam Turner in 447. However, so Turner now into second place. But the leader's now got some back marking cars up the right in front of them. Tom Davies clears them with no issues. Once again, Kian Twig in 62 into a post. He collects John Smith in 619. The rest of the cars onto the home stretch. Looks like no one else involved in that as Kian Twig pulls to the infield. The leaders now off for turn 2 once again. It's Tom Davies in 514. Still our leader. He comes off for turn 4 once again. The lap's ticking down for our leader. Adam Turner now second in 447. Yellow Winkle now third still in 524. It looks like all the rest of the cars are fairly spread out on track. We still see Ben Singleton in 83 in 4th position. And I believe it's still John Smith for 5th in 619. As our leaders come round once again to some more back marking traffic in front of them. It looks like the gap's closing now as well between Yellow Winkle and Ben Singleton into turn 1 once again. They're locked in a battle for 3rd and 4th positions, but it looks like Adam Turner is slowly closing in on Tom Davies in 154. As they go into turn 1 once again, the battle for 3rd still raging on. As Singleton in 83 still trying to make a move on Yellow Winkle in next fighting point. It's 2 laps this time, please miss the start. 2 laps this time for Tom Davies in 154. Adam Turner still second in 447. Yellow Winkle and Ben Singleton still battling for 3rd and 4th. The gap still closing to wherever it is. It's the last lap now on track. The leaders onto the back straight for the last time. Tom Davies and Adam Turner into turn 3. Turner's going to go with the hit, but he isn't quite successful as he comes off the final corner. It'll be Tom Davies making it 2 out of 2. in the past 2 meetings in 154. Surely a handful of points to take the early lead in that one, as Adam Turner comes home in an utter defeat for second place, as what would have been an incredible move on the last corner for the win. So we'll just get you the rest of the results coming out, and what certainly was a lively race start to finish in heat number 2, Formula 1 stock car. So we've got the full result here for you now. So Tom Davies was your winner in 154. Your runner-up was 447 Adam Turner, and third was Ben Singleton in 83. Fourth was H524 Yelly Winkle. Fifth was 619 John Smith, and sixth, and your only other finisher, was 782, and that's Thomas Kalita. So that's heat number 2 done and dusted. We'll bring the cars out from the pits once again, ready for heat number 3. I'll join you back later on in the commentary box for the Grand National. So we'll hand you back over to Ben Singleton for... So I'll hand you back to Tom Drawbridge rather for heat number 3. So I will be back, return once again later on for the Grand National.
This is your heat number 3 of your Formula 1 stock cars here at Great Yarmouth. So on your inside for your white grade, you've got 782 Thomas Kalita and 62 on your outside. 619 John Smith starts next to 524 of Yellow Winkle. You've got Ben Singleton in the John Lund car next to 154 of Tom Drawbridge. 447 is the sole red grader, and Ben Chambers for 800 is your gold top from Superstar. So it's green flags and away we go. Already making that turn. Smith gets past Winkle there. Turner already on the back of the John Lund car of Ben Singleton. Coming round, Kalita still leads, followed by 62. Yellow Winkle gets passed round the outside of John Smith, followed by 154, 83, 447, and Ben Chambers there finally appears. So as the race starts to settle into a little bit of groove, 782 Thomas Kalita just by a little bit from 62 Queenswig. It's still the two yellow graders in third and fourth. Tom Drawbridge there goes in for the bumper, trying to get rid of the 609 John Smith. Gets past him, so he's up into fourth. Adam Turner up into sixth, and Ben Singleton down into seventh. Kalita still leading the way. 154 gets past Yellow Winkle, up into third. Winkle looks like he's going to have to go defensive past Smith. Smith misses his turn. 447 Adam Turner, the winner of heat number 1, gets past. It's still Kalita, followed by Twig, Drawbridge, Turner, Winkle, Singleton, Chambers, and then Smith. They round out your top 8 here today. So then it's Keane Twig who goes for the bender. He tries to get it, hits it. There's a massive crash there from Drawbridge and Kalita. Same on the back straight there. A very, very messy one. It's taken out 4 of the cars, 83, 800, 524 and 782 of Kalita. So that means 62 King and Twig is in the lead somehow of a Formula 1 stock car race. You've got 154, your heat number 2 winner. In second place with 447. He was very close to winning the silver last season, down in third. Benson up into fourth with 8 Chambers, the world champion who won that at sorry, not Coventry, it was Bradford Shale. Yellow Winkle down from yellow from last season. That's a good start of the season so far. So it's still Key and Twig, followed by 154 and 447. Looks like the battle's starting to heat up now. There's Adam Turner, tries to get past on the inside, gives Drawbridge a nudge. He's down now into third, so that's Adam Turner promoted up into second place. Drawbridge though retaliates with the front bumper. Keane Twig still in 62 leads the way, followed by 154 and Turner there. Massive shot goes in. Surprised they didn't end up on the post wide on the outside. Ben Chambers of 800 is up in fourth and Ben Singleton in fifth, followed by Yellow Winkle, John Smith and then Thomas Kalita. It's still 154 and 447 second and third, having a massive scrap. Bumpers still flying in. 447 Addison on the outside. 154 Drawbridge on the inside. Ben Chambers looks like he wants to get involved here. This is your battle for second. The leader 62 is somehow driving away. 447 Adam Turner, followed by 154 and 800. Bumper's still going in. 447 goes wide down into turn number 2. So it means the world champion is in second place, number 800 of Ben Chambers. Ben Singleton in the Lund car is catching, but will it be enough with the laps slowly but surely rolling away? So it's still Keegan Twigg, 62, trying to hang on for his first ever win. Chambers goes in for second. Turner there gets past. Drawbridge though gets ahead right at the end. It looks like Ben Singleton there got second since Ben Chambers was a lap down. So your heat number 3 then. It was won by 62 Keegan Twigg from the white grade somehow. Must be that Drawbridge Motorsport car. Ben Singleton then with a gap of 2.8 seconds in second place, and 154 of Tom Davis rounds up the top 3. Adam Turner, the 447, is in 4th with H524 Yellow Winkle. John Smith is down in 6th and 782, Thomas Gleeser in 7th, and it's Ben Chambers in 8th, 1 lap down.
Thank you very much, Tom. Right, on to the big event tonight then. This is the grand final, already away in its rolling start. This will be 20 racing laps for the Brisca F1s stock cars on this occasion. 782 Thomas Cleater will head the field off once again, as you've probably come to expect at this point so far. So he will see off the front of the field in this one. We'll see how well we get on then. 8 cars back on track again. Watch the rotor rise around turns 3 and 4. Rest on a rise, and the green flag goes down from his cellar. Where we go then with our final for the Formula 1 stock cars. Down towards turn 1 they go for the first time. And 782 Kalita's managed to break away the front. 524 Winkle through for second. 62 Twiggers drop back to third. Bumpers going down there on turns 3 and 4 and into the fence hard. Go 619 of Jonathan and 62 Kean Twig courtesy of 154 of Tom Drawbridge as 524 Winkle in the meanwhile takes over the front of the field. So 782 down to second place. 524 Winkle is away and gone now as 782 Kalita goes for a spin. That promotes everybody else behind upper place. But Cleater has rejoined somewhere in the region of 6th place. By the looks at it, 447 Turner hunting for glory. And at turn 1 in the meantime, 62 Kean Twig goes for a rather unnecessary attack on 6199 John Smith. I have to be honest on that, I'm not quite sure quite where that was meaning to go. But 154 of Tom Drawbridge still leads proceedings at the moment, as 447 Turner has a nibble of 524 Winkle, who drops down into third place as a result, but will immediately retaliate with 800 Chambers now looming large in his mirrors. That's a very scary sight indeed, I'm sure. Bumpers going, and this time Yelly is fired wide and Chambers comes through on the inside. Fairly procedural manoeuvre there, as 62 Kean Twiggs had another tangle with John Smith in 619. Those two really have had a falling out in this one. Was it something they said to each other, I wonder? So 154 of Tom Drawbridge, laps 619 John Smith, or at least attempted to put 619 in a tyre, and then that subsequently put 619 in the fence, as 524 Winkle spins himself around on the back straight. So unfortunately there for Yelly, as 154 has been dealt the fence by 447. So that's Drawbridge going from first to fourth in one move. The 83's on the inside of him. Drawbridge has managed to get the run around the outside. Hot Rod Star, can he get in line in front, I wonder? He has indeed done so. So Drawbridge back to third after a spill down there on turn 4, which was partly in cause of 447 using the bumper to good effect. So the time being, 800 Ben Chambers predictably leads the way. The gold roof of the chase final to get that roof at Bradford last month. And of course the new season started last week at Mildenhall. This is meeting number 2 of the season so far, as 83 Ben Singleton puts 154 on the wide side, but to no avail unfortunately for the 83 driver. The 154 car is stuck well and truly on its racing line. Very difficult car to move by the looks of things. 447 Turner still just stalking his prey at the front of the grid, waiting for Chambers to make the fatal mistake, and that will hopefully promote Adam to first place, or at least that's what Adam's hoping for. Ben would be hoping for the opposite. 524 Winkles met the tyres on the back straight, trying to rejoin. I think he tried to rejoin, then saw the lead battle coming and got out of the way as 447 Turner takes over the front of the field, as 800 Chambers decides to deliver the good news, which has turned into bad news for Turner, as Chambers will try and get through on the inside, but again can't get a run off the corner. So Turner will get a bit more treatment on the case to Ben this time, as they go down the back straight. 62 Kean Twig in the meantime has pulled off, as 800 Chambers goes to the large one and puts Turner in the fence, but he bounces between the posts and just gets the wires instead. And with that, 800 Ben Chambers will disappear off into the distance, I think. 782 Kalita trying to rejoin in his machine. He's been able to do so after he pulled off to let the leaders go through. He pulls wide as well on turn 4 to let the blue-grey battle come through, as 524 Winkle gives 619 John Smith the tickle and has gone through on the inside fairly simplistically there on turn 4. So Chambers still leads, but Turner goes in with the huge hit at turn 1, and Turner has gone through and taken the lead on the back straight. Chambers will retaliate, bumpers go in, and Nerf rails him aside. That was a bit of a rude barge out of the way, but it did the job, and Chambers has gone through to lead proceedings once again. The laps are rapidly ticking by in this one. It's going to be 2 this time around for your race leader, 800 Ben Chambers. Into the pit bend they go once again as they come round to start lap number 19 out of 20. The leader is still ups in the tyres perhaps, as it looks like Chambers is gone, and that's the new leader once again, been Adam Turner. So looks like Turner's race could be set to have a rather fortuitous end. 1 lap to go now for Adam. Still Drawbridge and Singleton squappling for second. I think Drawbridge has got the legs. Adam Turner into the final bend as the leader. Here comes Singleton with a huge lunge and misses, puts himself away as a result, unfortunately. Adam Turner in the meantime takes the checkered flag. Drawbridge will be second place. It's going to be a battle of the 2 bends for third, and it's going to be Singleton that gets there ahead of Chambers. Full results will be with you in just a moment or two's time to round that one out for the F1s. Results time then of the Brisca Formula 1 stock car final then. So first, 447 Adam Turner. Second, 154 Tom Drawbridge. And third, 83 Ben Singleton. Fourth, 800 Ben Chambers. Fifth, 782 Thomas Kalita. Sixth, H524 Yellow Winkle. And seventh, 619 John Smith. 62 Keen Twig did not finish. So once again, just the numbers for you. First, 447. Second, 154. Third 83, fourth 800, fifth 782, sixth H524 and seventh 619. Next on track with the F1 Grand National, it's over to Thomas for that one.
So there we go, it's time for the final race of the night for the Formula 1 stock cars course in the Grand National. So we see 447 Adam Turner at the front of the field on the lap handicap after winning the meeting final. Then we see Thomas Kalita in 782 on the inside and Keen Twig in 62 on the outside of the white. We haven't quite got enough time to get through the rest of the grid, but we're underway for the Grand National for the Formula 1 stock cars. Looks like Thomas Kalita in 782 with the early lead on Keen Twig in 62. Then we see John Smith in 619, however he's already on the outside line of the track. And that allows Yelly Winkle in H524 to sneak into third place. And already the bumpers coming in from the blues and the reds, as all the cars survived the opening lap with no damage at the minute, and already looks like problems for Tom Drawbridge in 154 as he is suddenly at the back of the grid rather. So already we've got a three-way battle at the back of the pack for the remaining places what can be caught, and already we've got a car in the wall on turn 2. I didn't quite see who that was, and it was John Smith in 619. As we just find out, already Adam Turner in 447 has broke away on the lap handicap. Of course, double points on the board for this one if he can finish inside a certain number of places. But our leader is still Thomas Kalita in 782 as another car gets bundled wide further back. And the bumper's coming in heavily from Yelly Winkle in 524. And that sends another car into the wall. It was Keen Twig in 62. And here comes Ben Singleton at the inside of Thomas Kalita for third place. The lead changes hands up front. It's Yelly Winkle in 5242 the front, but the bumper's going in once again from John Smith in 619. So it's now a four-way battle for the lead, or three rather. We should say the bumper's still going in heavily. There's another car straight into the fence on the exit of on turn 3 rather, and it was Yelly Winkle in H524. He goes in on Tom Davies in 154 as he sneaks up the inside back to 4th place. But up front it is now John Smith in 619 who leads from Ben Singleton in 83, and another car in the wall there in turn 3, and it is once again Yelly Winkle in H524 as the lead exchanges hands up front. So Ben Singleton takes the lead now in number 83 from John Smith in 619 in second place. Still Thomas Cleater in third in 782. It looks like front of the bumper's still going in at the front. Actually, no, I've been wrong the entire time. It's not John Smith in 619, it's Ben Chambers in number 800. Not quite sure where I got that from, probably the dark colour of the car and the yellow, well, yellowish roof. So anyway, we've gone and pretended that never happened. It is Ben Chambers up front in number 800. So now up front, but Ben Singleton dives up the inside of Chambers once again for the lead. It's a freeway battle for third, further back. Tom Davies in 154 after a horrible start. Makes his way back into third place. Adam Turner in 447 on the inside of 782. Cleater as well from the lap handicap. So Ben Chambers now starting to put a gap between himself and Ben Singleton for the lead. Adam Turner into third now in 447. Tom Davies still third. A promise for Cleater in 782 as he goes straight towards an infield marker type but managed to save himself from any damage. The bumper still going in as Ben Singleton back to the lead in 83. As Tom Davies in the same time goes back up to third in 154 and Adam Turner straight back up the inside. I believe he is going to make the move work into turn 3 and indeed he does, but Tom Davies now fighting back once again. It's a side by side into turn 1. It's the last lap this time round. So what's going to happen here? Ben Singleton, he goes in with the bumpers on turn 3 and Ben Chambers straight to the post. Here we go off the final corner. It'll be Ben Singleton to take the Formula 1 Grand National in 83 and a whole more pack of cars straight into turn 3 and 4. So John Smith with all of that is going to come home in second place in 619 and Adam Turner home for third in 447. Looks like more celebratory strategies going on, should we say, as some more just came through. So Ben Singleton was your winner in number 83. John Smith was your runner-up in 619. Third off the lap handicap was 447 Adam Turner. Fourth went to 154 Tom Davies. Fifth was H524 Yelly Winkle. Sixth was 800 Ben Chambers. Seventh was 782 Thomas Cleater. And eighth, and of course your last finisher, was 62 Cian Twigg. Of course, we thank you all for tuning in and watching the hot action from Yarmouth Stadium this past week. Of course, we'll be returned next week at Skegness Raceway for the UK Open Championship. And of course, congratulations to our winners across the night. So from me and all of the commentary team at OGRT, we wish you well and thank you for watching, and we'll see you all next week.